Hello, hello. It's me. Sorry, I'm just doing my Go Live notifications everywhere. Got a lot of places to post some stuff into. Richie's redeemed some heavy stuff straight off the rip. Let's sort that out. Not quite sure why the channel point sound hasn't played for that, but there we go. Even if, yes, words are hard. It's me. Hello. Not quite sure why the sound alert didn't go off there. That was strange. Hello. Hello. How's everyone? What are people up to? What's poppin'? What are people playing? What are people doing? Feed. I was about to try Star Wars, but got tanks instead. Maybe. Nice. This should work. Why isn't that doing what I want? Change music, heavy stuff. Platform, channel point rewards. Heavy stuff. Aha! That's why. Right. Stand by. Okay, that seems to have fixed everything. Let's replay the alert for Richie. I'm not quite sure why I can't. Events. There we go. Ian Ria, which heavy station would you like? Yes, Mr. Talk. We've got the option of classic rock, yacht rock, emo, industrial rock, indie metal, or ska. You need to pick your music choice, Mr. Ian Ria. What tonks are you playing? Is it World of Tonks or War Thunder Tonks that you're playing, Mr. Cardinal? Tell Charlie's been in your room today. Cat hairs all over the knitted blanket. What does Nightwish fall over? Operatic rock, which we don't have. And you wouldn't hear any Nightwish because it's licensed free music. Probably. What would that fall under? Spooky? Forget come back to Star Wars. Yeah, boy. Nis Gratis, hello. Yeah, we're gonna have to just go with normal rock, I think. Ian Ray. Yeah, we made loads of new channel point redemptions and then didn't connect them to any of the actions, so that was a good start. Right, so the plan for tonight is we're going to make a start and hopefully finish the best part of Spider-Man and... Is it Captain Marvel or Miss Marvel? I feel like Miss Marvel's a different thing, right? Miss Marvel's a kid, isn't it? But yes, the Spiderman and the Captain Marvel. So... Captain Marvel. Yeah, I can never remember which way around it is. Spider-Man Atomic Mass. That'll do me. Okay, so it's blue pants. Okay, that's red, that's fine. The answer to that is complicated. Oh no. And she's largely blue with red there, red gloves, red shoulders. Okay. Was that my question about Miss Marvel being a kid? What's that? Debating an Imperial to start a bounty hunter, but also like lightsabers. Yeah, lightsabers are cool. Just gonna go and plug the compressor in, 2 ticks. Right. I had a bit tidy up today on the old painting desk thing, and I don't know where anything is anymore. Right. So we want. Navy blue, I think, to start with. Into Zone Mediterranean. Into that. I told you not to lick your brushes, Mugs. Hello. I'm shaking things. How was the wondrous Mugs Minis today? Thoroughly enjoyed your stream while I was working this afternoon. Certainly brightened up my day. Thank you for the shout out as well. That's what fancy new shout out command. Need to do a bit more customization on that. Right. Yes, I do very much enjoy like a nice, starting to really enjoy like a nice cozy hobby stream fairly regularly these days. And there being gnomes there was obviously just an added bonus as well. Oh, that was a mouthful of paint. Some gunmies. Right, get a glove on the go. And nice to read into Brush for Hire as well. I really like his streams. He was a big inspiration for me as well early on when I was starting to stream. Gunmas. Right, but we're working on double threat, double header tonight because we've missed some streams. So we have today's stream and Friday's stream to finish Spider-Man, Captain Marvel, and the Black Widow. So luckily Spider-Man and Captain Marvel are pretty much the same colours, which is blue and red. So fingers crossed we should get through this nice and quick. Right. Not coming at the cinema to see D&D with us? No, I am not. I would genuinely rather lick my own arsehole than go and see that film. So that's red. What? Yeah, the D&D film. Nah. I have no idea what it's meant to be like, honestly. I mean, like, I'm sure it'll be fine. Like, don't get me wrong. I've just got no fancy for it. Don't know, you young man. Listen here, right? Is it awful to say it? Like, I'm just not. I'm just not asked about it. Like, I'm sure it'll be great, and like the people who will who want to enjoy it will enjoy it, and whatnot. But yeah, it's just not for me. Like, I don't know enough about D&D for it to be like high up on my list of kind of things to want to see. If I'm being really honest, the cast isn't doing anything for us. The lassie who is in the Thor films and the Ghostbusters, I think is horribly overrated. Is grumpy, strong female lead character. I've just got nothing. Just got any fancy for it. Woo Cardinal is triggered. That's it. It's gonna go on Bears. It's had really high ratings, but I don't know how I feel about it. Yeah, like, I'm not saying it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna be bad particularly. I've just got. Just not bothered by it. Not a one that I'm prepared to spend money on going to see. Definitely a one that I think I'll just pick up when it inevitably appears on like a Netflix or an Amazon Prime or Disney Plus or stuff like that. Hang on. I'm in Star Wars now and you can give your female characters beards. Sick. Oh, here she comes, little stream goblin. Thank you. Just put the other one there. Do you want to say hi to the people?
Oh, I know.
Just a little stream goblin. Just couldn't bring us Dr. Pepper.
Oh, no, it's a cat.
Oh no. Charlie.
Oh, no.
Is it, are there still male and female in Star Wars, or is it body type 1 and body type 2? Because they did that in World of Warcraft now, it's just body type 1 and body type 2. So females can now have facial hair. I mean, cool. Let's have a body type in Star Wars. It's how chunky you are. Ah. Yeah, I think I really enjoy the idea of short, fat Sith characters. Not like big, muscly ones. Like proper little Weeble Sith. Really tickle me pickle. Yeah, my little stream goblin. Me little, what was either that or a gonme, a stream gonme, stream gnome. Blue hide down. The top of that's going to be red anyway, so I just want to get like a nice solid coat of blue down. It's weird how that's drawing like two different kinds of colours, but right, just let that dry out. What has it gone me? Sweet summer child. Marks is a goblin for sure. This is Bumper Pants the Hobbit wife. It's very true. Get my rinsey cup. Echo Rider on the Star Wars Old Republic. Roly Boy Siths for the win. Yes, you see? Echo knows the crack. How's it going, Echo? Thanks for swinging on by. Big Roly Sith and little Twiglet Jedis. I feel like that's the way forward. Things good? How's your day going? Yeah, I'm alright, yeah. It's been an emotional day at work. Just as much the fact that I've been at work and I don't like being at work. Wasn't emotional at work. But yeah, no, had an alright day. Small Jedis are just ears of corn. Yes, exactly. Got a bit of a late start on the stream tonight because the wife was in the office today, so she got stuck in traffic and got a bit late, and then we had to do some household shit. Makes it easier for the Sith scythe to cut through. That was a hard one to say. Sith scythe. Stupid traffic. Yeah. Okay. Let's just get back here. Real life always getting in the way, I know. The fact this game is free for all the origin stories now is bonkers. Nice. Did not used to be. Or was it only just certain... Was it just certain, like, classes? Excuse me. No, it was a submodel from the start, and when it died on its arse, they made it free to play. Oh, right, okay, yeah. I remember it going free to play the very first time. And it was a little bit kind of pay to win-ish, I guess. Where you got access to like some equipment early and whatnot, if you had the subscription, and you had things like mounts and stuff like giving access to your early doors, and they have preferred status now if you sub. Yeah, I think I remember subbing for a little while when I was playing it somewhat regularly, just for things like the mounts and stuff. A lot of the mounts were cool. But you've subbed for 1 month now, that unlocks all the expansions. Oh, that's cool. Is that unlocked forever, or is it like just while you maintain that subscription? Unlocked forever. That's not bad at all, that is it? And what's the sub like? A tenner, same as WoW. Think so. Yeah, I remember looking at into the free to play, but the racing one was behind a paywall still. That's right, because some of the more like interesting races were you either had to like play for so long in another character class to unlock them, or it was like a purely cosmetic like transaction sort of thing, wasn't it? Vaguely remember that being a thing. Just dump some of this back out here. Rinse cup. So the plan for Spider-Man and Captain Marvel really is just we're gonna batter through the blues as quick as we can with the airbrush. Just get like a nice base and gradient down, and then we'll come in and do all the red by hand. because we're up against it now to finish these by the end of March, to quote-unquote complete the challenge. Must say it is a self-imposed challenge. It's not like it's the end of the world if it ends, but I do want to get back to doing some more of the mainstream stuff that we've been doing, so I might do some of the terrain that we've been working on. Did some more of that today actually on my lunch hour. We do have a Chaos Marine to paint as a commission. We picked up a whole bunch of World War II stuff to do as well. I'm always a bit kind of conscious about doing World War II stuff on stream because it's going to be a little bit of a sensitive subject, but there we go. Mugs, lurking a bit to eat food, no worries. You enjoy your food. Thank you very much for the lurk. Lurking's working. Cracks up only one more stream after this one, get a move on. I mean, in fairness though, it's Black Widow, and I've pretty much done her with a coat of contrast paint, so like some red hair, pretty much done, right? Need some more Diablo 4 in your life. How was it? Was it good? Was it decent? It's brilliant. How different is it from Diablo 3? I wish that I'd buckled and like tried it. Played on couch and Xbox X and it worked so well. That's really good. I'd heard that they'd like reintroduced like talent trees into it, a bit like Path of Exile. Talent trees are different now, yeah. Well, there was never really was talent trees, was there? There was just you picked your 6 abilities, and then you had 3 passives, wasn't it? That was kind of it. Like D2 talent trees. I never played Diablo 2 much at all. It was a little bit before my time. Someone remind us I need to buy a new 0.2 needle for my airbrush for precise work. Thank you, Alan. I will never forget. How's it going? I hope you're well. Thanks for swinging on by. Do I remember you picking up an Infinity CR Plus as well? How have you found it? Yeah, they're really good, aren't they? Like, I remember getting mine and thinking, like, what have I done spending this money on an airbrush? But it's just so good. It's getting as much abuse as the old Iwata did, and I know I'm going to break it eventually. I don't think you will. I genuinely don't think you will. Like... I've only just replaced the 0.4 needle that I got with my start one. Challenge accepted. I mean, if you want to break it, like, go for it. Did I send you the website that I use for my spares? For the Infinity CR Plus? If I've not sent you it, remind me, not right now, but I'll send you it again. I've got a bookmark, like, if you ever need it, just give us a shout. So that's the blue large dungeon. Looking at it a little bit like Mystique at the moment. That's not necessarily a bad thing. I was really tempted by the new the Angel Uraldes limited edition one because it looks so pretty, and I really like his like the new sketching cap that you get with that one. Looks really good as well. This is blue. That's all red. This is blue in here. Bicep. It's the exact same brush though. Not well. It isn't. It isn't. Some of it's like different materials, but fundamentally it's the same. The same brush, and it looks pretty. No, I think if I was to get another airbrush to have more than one, I think I would get a sort out 50/50. But I really don't feel the need to have a second one. I don't know what I would use a second one for. So that's red, that's red, that's all red. Let us know if the airbrush puff didn't coming through too loud on the microphone. Don't think it should. Ooh, that's coming through quite a bit actually. Fine, at least it's not to notice levels of annoying. Yeah, that's fair. I thought I'd like pretty much got it to the point where also a miracle of sound and noise. Is that the sound? Is that the sound? Nice. Yeah, I thought I'd get it to the point where I could like mask the sound, but it appears not. I think the problem was I had to put so much like noise gate and compression onto the microphone to mask it. It just it's fucked everything else. Give that a little clean out. Regular sound, take it back. Mass Effect sound. Nice. Yeah, I use a service called Pretzel Rocks, which is full of like Twitch and YouTube safe music. So you normally end up with some quite interesting tracks in amongst it at some point. Right, I think that's the bulk of the airbrushing work done now. So let's get this just in there. Regular Sound used to write a bunch of songs based on video games. The one in the background is from Mass Effect 3, Oxyman, Dream of the Sea, Dream of the Sky, Dream of Goodbye for the Bioshock series. Ooh. That's cool. I'm a human tome of nerdy shit. That you are. Right. Rid of that. Right, in me rush, I have not gotten a clean pot of water, so I'm going to hire you on a be right back screen for just 2 seconds while I go get some clean water. I'll be back in just a jiffy. Right, I'm back. Right. Where was I? What was I doing? Pew. Right, so that's the airbrushing done for these two. I think we're just going to leave that like that for now, and we're going to make a start on with the reds. Yeah, red. We've also returned with a cake as well, because I like cake. Little schnacky schnack. This little cupcake covered in chocolate. Cake. Right. Get some references up. Okay, so we've got. You will, yeah. Really enjoyed them. Hand painting the reds, yeah. Because otherwise I'll just get overspray on from the red. Okay, so I'm just gonna sketch out kind of roughly where these reds are gonna go. Tend to find that doing red over blue is not so bad either, especially with the scale 75 reds. They're quite, quite nice. So that's this bit. Find yourself not to try the red again on the Berserkers. Why would you do it again? There's nothing wrong with what the red that you've done. What don't you like about it? Or is it just because you've not got one to like all the way to the end? Is it just a bit? Do you just need to maybe finish one and then? So it's this bit. Because I'm never happy with a thing. No, I mean, that's fair. I was quite pleased with how the red came out on my red Corsairs that I did for Tuscan, who may or may not be flittering about. And I leaned heavily from the Cult of Paint recipe for that. So that was quite a nice way of doing it. Maybe one of the colours and the colour paint red to try on one. Yeah, it's cool. So what does he use? He uses quite a... Does he use scale 75 red? No, he doesn't, does he? Forget what red he uses. Is it a Pro Acryl red? Bright Pyrrole red or something he uses, doesn't he? For like his top coat. I've given up on doing the on using like white inks now for Zenithal Prime, and I use Tamiya Flat white. It's just so much nicer. Volmaleo Colour Vermilion and Pro Acryl Bold Pyrrole Red. Nice. Yeah, I've been kind of sitting on the fence as to whether to pick up some of the Pro Acryl stuff, because it does look really nice. I don't need more paint. Is the problem. And if I was gonna get it, I would get it all, I think. Just so I've got it all. Rather than trying to buy it piecemeal. Tamiya Flat White is best in slot. It is, it's so good. I gave away loads of my... I used to have loads of Tamiya paints when I was doing like World War II stuff. Like 1/35th scale. And I either gave it away or hid a lot of it out. When I moved over to scale 75, and much regret, because there was some nice colours in there. Especially for like military stuff. Then like NATO black was a really nice dark black grey. It was really good for doing like that like black grey rubber for like tyres and pipes and all that kind of good stuff. Holy fuck, you did that quick. It was bare when I started dinner. Yeah, don't mess about that. I mean, airbrush does a lot of the work. How's it going, Tuscan? What did you have for your dinner? Anything nice? Joys of airbrush and good coverage paints, that's right. Oh, you're on a keto diet at the moment. Okay. My only understanding of keto is just eating lots of meat and bacon, right? Did you just have a plate of bacon for your dinner? We had sriracha salmon with superfood mash, cauli spinach, basically, and some sauerkraut. Huh, very nice. No, honest, I eat cheese more than anything else. Nice. Oh, that's right. Yeah, it's low carb, isn't it? Because it's designed. It's supposed to put you in state of ketogenesis, isn't it? I remember. What was the all meat diet? Was that Atkins? Since beginning of March, you've dropped from 102 to 94. Nice. Not zero, you need some carbs, protein creation, but you're only supposed to have like 20 grams a day or less. So what's that, like a slice of bread or something? Is that like 20 grams of carbs in a slice of bread? I don't think I could do that. I like my bread too much. She kind of whack a good sarnie. That's the only problem in it. I recommend my diet, eat whatever the fuck you want, always within arm's reach. Yeah, that's my diet, yeah. It's been doing me well for some time now. Only a mild case of liver disease and some obesity. But fruit and that is carby with the sugars, so I don't really count fruit all that much. Yeah. Because fruit's all like natural sugars, isn't it? So it's like fast acting carbohydrates. Yeah, like good natural sugars. No, I used to work with a woman who cut sugar out of her diet entirely. And she said she felt amazing. But she always just looked very sad when when someone brought in some chocolates or some sweets or some cupcakes or some muffins. You know what I mean? Like, when someone would bring in like some office cakes, and she'd be like, "Oh no, I don't eat sugar," and everyone would be like pure snaffling on a cupcake and that, and she'd be eating crushed almonds or fucking bird seed or whatever it is she was eating. It's not the life for me, like, I'm going to be honest, lads and lasses. That's some base coats down for the red at least. I imagine that's what your version of hell would be like. Yeah, mine, you and me both, brother. Speaking of which, it's time for some more cake. Cake, Dr. Pepper, and nicotine. The holy trifecta. Not seen your sister in a while, so I hope she sees me. She can notice the loss. Yeah, I'm sure she will. How much have you lost now? 102 to like 96. So what's that? So I'll be like 10 kilos down, which is like £20, well, £22, which is nearly 2 stone, right? Yeah. No, the last time I was really into like losing weight and stuff. it seemingly like was losing bits and losing bits, and I knew that I was losing, but it didn't really show until you got like that last 90%, and I just went from being like fat fit to like really skinny, really quickly. Face changes pretty quick. Yeah, it tends to, and in men. Um, right, let's do some red on Captain Marvel. So it is. Ooh. So it's the sash, the gloves, the shoulder shawl, and the feet bits. Okay. How to go and get cake after seeing me with cake? Yes. That's the kind of influencer I want to be. The kind that makes people get cake. When I got food poisoning, I dropped a load of weight. Yeah, but that wasn't good weight loss though. In fairness, that was rampant weight loss due to dehydration and malnutrition. I think the only good thing came of when what was I going to say? Can't remember. Lost it. To be honest, when you do that, you normally put on more after. Yeah. Your body gets scared down again, so it stores more. Yeah, exactly. The slow and steady approach was always my kind of method. Gonna need a bigger brush. Excuse me. I've also started running as well. Oh, that's cool. So pretty excited about that too. Did my first 5k in 33 minutes, which is bad. Nice. I never really got into running at all. Not built for long distances. Just a little dwarf. Natural sprinters, wasted on the cross country. super careful not to get any of this red on that blue. Because if I do and it dries, it's fact. Ah, shit snacks. So I thought this part of the chest bit here was red and it's not. Fuck. Okay. It's fine, we'll have to just come in and do it by hand. Can you get trail running and stuff with the dog? She loves a run. Nice. Yeah, I guess that'll help as well, like having the Doge to go out on runs with. It's brought this like new wave of fitness and health eating on, just something that you've decided to do like in the new year, or training for like an event or something? Just gonna say nobody's calves fuck up. Yeah, my calves go, knees go usually. Been trying to learn how to run properly and relax the various muscles around your hips and stuff, yeah. Admission of a quick burst rather than stamina. I've got stamina where I need to have stamina. Speed when I need to have speed. Just tried running, jogging a couple of times, twist my ankle loads, think your right ankle isn't straight, it rolls a lot. Still super weak from a sprain years ago. We started this month, but yeah, I just need to change something up, that's fair. We're going to try and get sub 80k, 80 kilos again, not being like that since I was 22. Yeah, same. In fact, I think even at my lightest, I was still above 80. Did I get down to 75 maybe? I forget now. Right, just got these gloves to do in the red, and then we'll hit everything over with a second coat. Yeah, I've been thinking about trying to get back into the gym for a little bit, but I want to try and find a gym that's not like a commercial gym. Like the only ones around me are like leisure centres and like 24-hour gyms. And when you're going in, like it's sort of 5:30, 6 o'clock every night, it's usually just full of fucking kids, prattling around like in groups of like 5 and 6 on machines and stuff. So you can never get anything fucking done. Can't do gyms. My main aim's to get light enough so I can start spamming climbing and get outdoors. Nice. Yeah, I mean, I really like the gym. When I used to go, and when I do go, like I really enjoy weightlifting and all that good stuff. I just need to find somewhere that's kind of like in between a commercial leisure centre type situation and a bit of like an old school like lifters gym, you know? Did bodybuilding from like 70 to 21. After that, I hated like the scene of it. Yeah, I mean that's fair. Like I was into like the bodybuilding a little bit, when I got skinny and I decided I wanted to put some size on. Um, but I wasn't like super super like into it so much as wanting to get ginormous and that. Okay, so I think that's where all the red lives. We keep threatening to go down to like the local leisure centre so Mrs. Bubba Pants can go swimming while I lift the heavy things. It's just finding the time as well though, like by the time we both finish work and then we get down there and then get back up and have tea, and like I'm really enjoying streaming at the moment and getting like plenty of hobby, and I just feel like I would lose quite a big chunk of that by the time you sort of like do an hour's training and half an hour each way and all that. Painting some titties. There you can, you would never know, would you? I think this might be the first day that I've streamed since the new, like the 40k 10th edition release news. What are people thinking about new 40k? I know I'm very excited by new Lizardmen / Seraphon. I think that's going to be my next Age of Sigmar army for sure. Huh? I heard someone call you. No. I don't think they did. I am confusion. I was asking if what people's thoughts are with the new 40k and Lizardmen and Seraphon and stuff. Have you bought your Escher gang yet, Nisk? Not yet, waiting for payday. When's payday? Friday? So this like star and this bit around here and this bit here is going to get done on as gold. So let's just kind of sketch that in as well, just so we know what we're working with. Have you got a paint scheme in mind for them? Going sort of like traditional, like really bright hair and light skin and clothes and whatnot. I'm very excited. I thought that far yet. We'll be bright though, no drab or dark Escher. Yeah, that's fine. That'll do, just kind of marking out where that gold's going to be. Right. I'm going to try out some of this red tone wash from the Army Painter over the red. So that should help give us some definition. And what I'm hoping is as well, it's going to really kind of saturate the red a little bit. So we'll see how this goes. I've never really used it before. It might end up being a little bit too much, but we shall see. Something a bit different than just like a standard brown or black wash. Oh, as if I've missed a good chunk of the fucking boot there. That's sad. Was it just the like the basic Escher box that you were looking at? Wasn't one of the new fancy expansion sets or anything, was it? The Escher cut up bikes are class. Yeah, that's what I remember seeing. They're on like their big like those long like cylinder like turbine kind of bike things, aren't they? Basic Escher, but I also want the weapon expansion box. Nice. Get all them cool weapons as well. That's right, yeah, like the Pod Racer engines. Definitely painting the Cutter 2 there. Too cool not to have, yes. You should check out Gamers Grass website. They do really nice, like handmade, pre-painted bases. If you want some nice bases, fun, no effort. Get some base coats done on this base while that wash is drying. Right, we'll blast the hairdryer on, see if we can get this sped up a little bit. Right. Just waiting for that last bit of wash to dry off. While that's drying, I'll show off some of the walls we've been doing recently. Some of the walls that we got done. Been working on today. See if other board and actions drawing. These are all just kind of the same. That's the back side. And we've got these ones as well. So we've been through and done all the lighting on them today. I think we've got a finished one here somewhere. Finished one. And then they get all turned into. Shift them all the way. Do a Tesla effect on the last one? I don't think so. This is what they end up sort of looking like when they're all done. Spooky vibes. Yeah, that's what the guy wanted. He wanted like quite dark and sinister looking. What were you asking about the Tesla effect on? Like on these bits? No, I'll probably do like these bits as some just dark metal. Like, I don't want to put loads of colour in to like a lot of the parts because otherwise it stops being dark and foreboding. If that was like, if this was bright blue, then it would lose a lot of the atmosphere from it. So what I tend to do is like, it'll be like these little vents and stuff I'll do with the metals. I'll do these with like just like an overbrush of some silver and then like a wash over it. Then the vast majority of it gets covered in rust effects anyway, so or grime or some kind of grossness. Anyways. Right. Ba-da-ba-bum-bum-bum. So many little web panels here. But the only ones that we're really going to focus on are the ones on the upper sides anyway, because the ones underneath would be dark. So
Another soul claim.
woo! Squats 40k, thank you very much for the follow. Number 200. 200! Yeah, boy. Thank you very much for popping in, getting us that 200 follower goal. Hope you're well. Gonna guess by your username that you're a 40k player who enjoys squats and Leagues of Votan. Let us know what you're working on this evening, if anything, or any project you've got on the boil. Feel free to make yourself comfy. We're currently working through some Marvel Crisis Protocol. We've got the last 3 heroes to do, which is Spiderman, Captain Marvel, and the Black Widow. And we're aiming to get them all done by Friday. Haha, got it, yeah. Nothing gets past me. So our next big milestone is 250 followers. And at 250 followers, we're going to do a big jumbo stream where we're going to paint up a huge old unicorn to look like one of the emotes. I just started streaming myself, and I was happy to see people are doing it in here. Spiders look great. Thank you very much. Oh well, if you've everyone who's watching, go and give Squats 40k a follow. If we could give them a shout out as well, that would be swell. We have a Discord server here as well, Squats, so there is a self-promotion channel on there as well. So if you'd like to join the Discord, and feel free to post your going live notifications in there when you go live in the self-promotion channel. How are you finding streaming? Is it something that you've been doing for a little while, or are you just a couple of streams in? Yeah, no worries. But we're not precious here about anything. Just want to help other people along on their streaming journey. Don't think the Discord link works. Literally just started and love it. Again, for fuck's sake. Literally updated to, like, I don't understand why this is. Generate new link. Yeah, that's the right. That is the right link. It got updated from the last stream because I've got a whole new streamer bot that does all my commands. Well, if you've got any questions about streaming as well, I'm always more than happy to answer any questions you've got. Not that I particularly profess to be like a particular expert at it, but I know what I know. I'm always more than happy to share. What have you been painting on your streaming squats? Did a Votan Spider kit bash yesterday and pinned some samurai squats before that. Ooh, samurai squats. What's a samurai squat? Good night, Jan Ray. Thank you for swinging by. Have a pleasant peepees. Hithkin Warriors, the samurai parts from custom bits. I post link, but I haven't put them on Insta yet. Oh yeah, that's no problem. The chatbot blats any links that you'd put in, but should be a channel point redemption, I think. Or maybe that's gone now and I've approved the links, I can't remember. Either way, feel free to hire a link up. I've just built a whole bunch of Leagues of Votan stuff for a friend of mine who bought a load of it when it came out and then realised he couldn't be chewed to build it all because the new kits are a bit complicated. Friend. Rude. I think that redemption's gone the way of the squats. Oops, too soon. Rough. I'm glad I started with Spidey because I think this might take a little while to get done. Popped a pic of the samurai in the Discord. Nice. Go and check that out in a sec. Haven't got my Stream Deck plugged in. Should have gotten a splat of approval. Can I get you a splat of approval? Yes, I can. There you go. Risky Pain splat of approval for follower number 200. We'll get better at doing that. So the weirdest thing about that little splat of approval is it should have sound on it, but I can never hear it. But I've been reliably informed it does play sound. You must be happy after the Adepticon announcement. I know I was happy after the Adepticon announcement. I've been waiting for some new Tyranids for a little while. And a bit of a revamp of 40k to maybe get back into it. And the move towards 40k going to play a little bit more like Age of Sigmar in terms of its like the stat sheet, like the stat, all the stuff being on the card and in the in the profile, and stripping it back and bringing back like universal special rules rather than having this same rule under about 17 different names across different army books. I'm all for it. What I really hope is that the kit that's got the one that they showed the Termagant off with, that's going to be a dual kit, and it's also going to have the Hormigants in there as well. And it just becomes like a case of you just have like the combat arms and the shooty arms. I don't think it will, but that's what I'm hoping for. doubted the bodies for Homogans traditionally had leaping poses and were leaner. Yeah, but I mean, this, like, the pose for the Termagant's quite dynamic still. And, you know, roly-poly Homogans. I'm all for it. Could do, but I have doubts. Yeah, I mean, I don't think it would make much business sense for them to do it as a joined box, to be honest. Yeah, I don't think I want to get into the madness that is going to be blacklining all of these bits of the Spider-Man suit. I think I go crazy. Right, let's pick out a couple of these. Oh, I meant to ask before, Squats, if you're still here. Do you have like set days that you stream or set times? Just so I can keep an eye out for the going live notification, and we'll see if we can swing by and check out your work. Let's go check out some of these samurai squats. Ooh, they're cool. I like the big helmets and stuff. Not yet, still learning the ropes, but I'll pop in the chat when we go live. Nice. Still trying to build a little crew and figure out what everything is, but it's really so fun. Yeah, it's great. Miniature painting community on Twitch is great as well. I've not really been in somewhere where the streamer's been a bit of a fucking weapon, to be honest. They're all pretty good. Right, so that's like the red's pretty much done for Spidey there. I'm pretty happy with how he's turned out for what is about an hour and 20 minutes work. Need to do the metal beam, and then the base, and then some white in the eyes. Mini community on Insta so far has been really fun. I'm excited to branch out. Nice. Yeah, I do. Like, I post on Instagram quite a bit, but I don't make a lot of traction there. I'm sort of dabbling with a bit of TikTok as well at the minute, just to do some bits there. I need to get better at like posting on Instagram when I go live and stuff. Feel free to drop your Instagram link in the chat as well. I can give you a follow on there. Need to get your wife to teach you about TikTok. Yeah, it's quite straightforward to do the videos. Like, the editor that's built into the app's okay. I've done stuff in the editor and stuff like outside it, and like imported it in and stuff, so it's pretty decent. Just clonked Carol Danvers' heat off me painting like that because I wasn't paying attention. So, time to do the red on Captain Marvel. So much red. Right, let's just start down here, I think. Hogs Minis, I have the crunch neck so bad today. What's crunch neck? I've never heard of that. It sounds painful, so I'm gonna presume it's not a good thing. How was your food? Did you have anything tasty? Forgot to mention the wife was watching your stream the other day there, and I think you done like a tea ceremony, and she was absolutely like blown away by it. Top shelf channel point redemption right there. Crunch neck is what happens when you paint too much and don't watch your posture. Got you. I must have just permanent crunch neck because my little hunched over goblin pose is fairly standard. My posture's terrible though when I paint. In fact, actually, Right. It was fab. Almost certain there'll be another one tonight. Yes, yes. Is your tea ceremony just like a one that you do on like an evening stream as opposed to a day stream? I do it once a day. Nice. Such a great idea for a bit of like community engagement. I love it. So fancy. Well, we've very excitedly just smashed our stream goal, stream follower goal that I've been working towards. Hit 200 followers just there this evening with Squats 40k came in and dropped the 200th follow. We gained a new painting pal. Just new to the streaming game himself. Do on Japan. I treat crunch neck with stretches in sleep. Yeah, I normally do my crunch neck, which I'm now going to shamelessly steal. So I think it's a great description of what it is. I normally just hyperextend my upper back until it crunches. I get crunchy spine rather than crunchy neck. Right. Not a fan of how this red wash has turned out on this one very much at all. Worth a try and an experiment with, but not a one I think I'm going to be coming back to. Oh. Are you painting again tonight as well, Moggs? Very excited to see how that that Gonmi turns out. I'd be very interested as well to see what you think of the Hero Forge, like printing quality and sculpt quality. Because I was looking at getting a little unicorn from there to do. I'm not sure how I feel about the red on the Captain Marvel. It's come out okay. I suppose it's quite similar to the Spiderman red. I think that Army Pinter red quick shades. What's goobed is there. Ugh. Water is boiled just in case of tea redeems. Nice. I don't think I've got the points for a tea redeem. I did a Night Sky one the other day. Right, so I think that's Spider-Man pretty much done, with the exception of his base. I'm pretty pleased with that. Just gonna be spootering away. What do I reckon of the Spiderman? Does he look suitably spoodery? I'm pretty pleased with him. Quite like the soft highlights from the airbrush. On the blue, he is ready to spooder. He's just spooling about. On a disturbingly similar Captain Marvel. We've just got her face and hair to do, and then the base on that, and that's her done as well. Thwip odd approval. Oh, thwip of approval. Like a thwip. I got it. Just took a minute. Mrs. Bumperpants gonna head to bed now, you think? No bother. Come in and say goodnight. Super peepees. Gonna feed the kiddies before you go to bed. Gonna feed the babies. Yes. Thank you. Right. Because I will... Oh, you're right, I will forget. Yeah, quite often do. Quite often do forget to feed the kittens. It's usually because by the time I come to bed, they're past it. And they've forgotten all about. Wanting fed. So we've got some of this Basilicanum Grey contrast paint to try. Because I've heard it goes really well over silvers. It actually is better than using like a black wash. So we're going to give this a go. Because I want to see what this is all about. Okay. Alright. I'm digging it. Gets into the recesses a bit there. Slowly kind of like starting to come around a bit more to contrast paints now. I don't think they'll ever replace traditional paints for me. But we're sort of getting there. I'll tell you what we'll do actually. A bit of a break from painting tiny stuff. Let's do some bases. Shift that bottle of white spirit out of the way. Pale blue grey. It took you a bit to get used to, but you're fully invested in them now. Yeah, people that use them regularly say they're great, and it's not like, you know, it's people like yourself that paint really nice things with them that kind of make me want to believe. And especially for like tabletop-y stuff, I think I'm all for it. Like a friend of mine does it, all contrast stuff, and it's just sheer volume for him. He's not bothered about it being of the highest quality. For me, it's the I like the fact that it does like a base coat and a wash. It's the next step for me that I can never quite work out as to where you're supposed to go. I'm just going to say goodnight to the wife, to tick. And we're back. These dry brushes from the Army Painter though, what an investment these have been. Been really liking using these. And a lot of people recommend like makeup brushes and stuff, but these have just been fantastic. Yeah, like I've piss farted on with makeup brushes for such a long time now, and I could just never quite get ones in the right size. Where you paint, probably very antiquated at this point, but they're good as an alternate to a wash, but that's about it. Yeah, I mean, they're a bit too strongly pigmented to be a wash, really, is the thing. Unless you like thin them down loads. I mean, I use them as glazes, I guess, more than anything else, but when you look at someone like, you know, like Marco Frizzoni from Not Just Mecha, a YouTube channel, whose whole painting style is just contrast paints, basically. Inks, contrast, like, stuff's outstanding. So I was sat on the fence about getting some of the Artist Opus dry wash brushes to try, but they're quite expensive for what they are. I think they're like 70 quid for the set of his brushes. And I didn't even know Army Painter did them. I think I stumbled onto them by accident on Amazon for like 12 quid, and I was like, you know what, for 12 quid, I'll take a punt. And they've been great. I got them for doing my tank commission that I did. That was the reason why I picked them up. And they've been great for doing these bases. Obviously, I don't think these will last as long as the Artist Opus ones. I would hope that's where like the extra money goes, is in like the quality of the like bristles and stuff. But for what I need to use, even if I bought a set of these every 6 months, it'd still be cheaper across a year. Especially considering I don't do an awful lot of dry brushing, really. I mean, base is done. 2 minutes. Done, done, and done. Right, I must scheme for stream part 2. Enjoy. Hopefully I'll catch you on your stream before I go to bed, but have a wonderful time, and I'll speak to you again very shortly, no doubt. That's the base is done, by and large. Let's do the base rim for Spider-Man, and then that's him done and done. And we'll do a little bit of the base rim for Captain Marvel. Just make sure that's on the old mitts there. Right, that's Spider-Man done and finished. I'm going to do just the lip of the base here. Kind of hard to see where the hair starts in the face. It kind of goes. Yeah, I think I've got it there. What do I reckon then for Captain Marvel and the Spider-Man? I'm pretty happy with how it turned out, especially for like an evening's work, really. What are we on? 2.5 hours? We spent on them. Lyrics look really nice, thank you. The transitions on the blue, yeah, like the airbrushing for the blues worked out really nice actually. It's a very similar colour transition that I use for my ultramarines, so it's probably why it feels quite at home. Oh, it's me. I'll need to get a bigger turntable display thing. I don't think we'll get all 10 on the display spinner for when we do the end of project Spinneroonie. Just give that a quick blast with the hairdryer, get your face dry. Right, and now the ultimate challenge, blonde hair. I think I've got an idea if I want to do this. So this is going to look a little bit like she's gone Super Saiyan to begin with. But we're going with like a really like muted, like yellow white. Which I think could work. And then we're basically going to hit it with like a sepia wash over the top. Which is going to introduce some of that like brown that goes into the blonde. Let's hit it with a hairdryer. Build this up a little bit more. It isn't really like the way I would usually do blonde hair, especially with a yellow, because see, you know, like blonde hair isn't yellow per se. The only time I've ever really done anything like this was when I did the I did an orc bust that had like a lion pelt like over its head. When I did all like the lion's fur like that, but I did it in like greys and whites and then put the sepia wash over it. So I think this like off yellow colour is going to be like a nice kind of start, and then a sepia wash over it might just really help. So I'm just going to wait for that to dry. We're waiting for that to dry. Blackline some of these parts out, just get a bit more definition. think we're... Just come with some Seraphim Sepia now on the hair. So it's still a little bit Super Saiyan, but I think I'll keep piling the wash on. That might help. What do I think? Blonde hair? Working? Not working? Feel like that's okay. Right, and that is Carol Danvers, Captain Marvel, all finished. 2 miniatures in one night. They say I'm not a speed painter. Spidey Boy, Carol. Really pleased with them actually, for how quick they've been turned out. Right, I think that's where we're going to wrap for this evening. Because, sir, you went AFK for a sec. How very rude. I was just saying I've done the blonde hair now on. Yeah, looks good and glowy. Yeah, it's a little bit Super Saiyan-y, which I think actually still fits her character though. So that's good. Right, what have we got? Find someone to do a little raid on. When my video catches up, it's got all my social media on. Let's see who is online. Has my video worked? There it is. I'll tell you what we'll do. We're just going to go straight over and we're going to raid Moggs because I wanted to raid her the other day and we didn't get the chance to, so we're going to go and say hello to Moggs over at Moggs Minis, friend of the channel. I imagine by now everyone is following Moggs. So yes, when you get in, just give it a big old yell of a risky raid. Spam your emotes if you've got them. If not, spam the emotes that you do have. We will be back on Friday around 7 PM. We did start a little bit later tonight because we got tied up doing some bits and pieces. Thank you to everyone who's been here, whether it's been from the start or you've just joined in. Welcome to Squats 40k for the new follow. Get us over that 200 follower goal as well, much appreciated. And as always, big shout out to Nisgratis, wonderful mod man supreme. But yeah, enjoy the rest of your week. I'll see you on Friday night if you're about. And yeah, peace out, Pit and Pals. Toodle bye.